Here you go. Holy shit, look at all that meat!
What's up everybody, this is Feedy here and I'm so happy. I'm so unfathomably, unreasonably happy. I'm almost ecstatic to be sharing this with you today. For today's subject will be about masturbation.
About to be my meat. About to be my meat.
Nofap, a community and movement advocating for the voluntary stoppage of masturbation, often also associated with the abstinence from internet pornography to those who are addicted or socially crippled by their addiction to pornographic content and the inherent self-satisfaction that mostly goes with it. At this point, most of you watching this probably know what nofap is and might even partake in it, but just simply it's a movement for and by men against masturbation, which supposedly also promotes several health benefits such as increased energy, increased drive, testosterone boosts, muscle growth, better sleep, better mood, better focus, you name it. And while all of these points are to be debated, this video isn't about the discussion whether or not keeping yourself from beating your meat like it owes your lunch money is actually beneficial to you. This is about the funniest aspect of nofap. The almost cult-like, hustler-like mentality that nofap proponents seem to have when talking or advertising this movement. And it's something that's been getting mocked for years now, but it's so crazy the level of incredible superhuman powers some people prescribe to this idea and movement. I swear, just go on the r/nofap subreddit and try to discern which of the following posts under the best posts are actual serious posts and which ones are shit posts and irony. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a harder time than you will actually think with this. But by far the best thing I've found regarding nofap is #nofap motivation on TikTok. I'm so happy that this seemingly unironically exists, and we're gonna take a look at it and we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. No judgment, maybe a little bit of judgment, but man, I am thrilled. Alright, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but as a disclaimer, once again, don't harass any of the accounts of the people involved in this. I do not condone it. Don't harass them. Please be civil if you ever see them, okay? So, let's get into the meat of this. Alright, so this dude, by looking at his profile, exclusively does self-improvement / motivational content with a focus on the nofap aspect on it. No joke. This man has balls of steel. Not from locking his cock in a chastity cage since the dawn of time, no. He actually does post content about abstaining from touching your willy with his face on it from apparently his high school or college campus. Unironically, trying to be motivational, trying to be an inspiration to other people. This man has no shame. And it's incredible, really. Because that can only mean one thing. That this man is on a mission. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a man of conviction. Someone who does not fear the ridicule of the peers around him and of the internet. No matter how ludicrous the message, you gotta respect them. It's like Jehovah's Witnesses, you know? Sure, they're weird and you don't want to have them around you, but you gotta respect the hustle to give up everything and just go from door to door, you know? Just kinda like this guy by exposing himself. That being said, either this guy has to be hyper aware of what he's doing and that it might be seen as weird, or he's just so oblivious to it and he can't seem to notice. Because if you look at the first video, look at the people at the end, look at their expressions. These are not people who are laughing with you, my guy. These are people who are laughing about you. Okay, so whereas the first example we looked at could be actually construed as somewhat respectable and serious, we are now going to enter the twilight zone of nofap content. Real goofy shit. We're going into the actual bizarro land, we're exploring the nutty putty cave of this. Ayo, someone actually died in this, what the fuck? There is quite a lot to unpack here. First of all, congratulations to the nofap community for going international, with the Spanish-speaking nofap community weighing in as well. Not a difficult feat, I imagine, since masturbation seems to be a transcultural phenomenon transcending beyond the human language barrier. Secondly, come on, man. You're not even using the Chad Virgin Soy Jack meme format that's so accustomed at this point. You are actually making shit up. You are making shit up by drawing it. This man is actually drawing a Chad and Virgin comparison with fucking pencil on paper. And notice, it's not even white paper. It's from a drawing block. This man is a drawing block. He didn't just take a blank sheet out of his printer like a normal person would. He has an actual drawing block, probably filled with this shit. And look, man, look at the profile picture. Holy moly, you cannot tell me that this isn't tongue-in-cheek. Choking the fucking chicken. You cannot tell me that this isn't some reverse meme game MK Ultra level kind of shitposting account. I refuse to believe that this isn't ironic. Please just be... Please, just... I hope he's not serious. So this is not something I would have thought I'd see in my lifetime. Seska preaching about the benefits of not tugging your meat boat every day. But here we are. This reminds me of those early YouTube AMVs where they put a random Papa Roach or Linkin Park songs under some Naruto and Bleach fighting clips. Except this one's not trying to be edgy and cool, it's trying to be motivational. You just know that this has been made by some 14-year-old kid who thinks he's superior because he's not furiously jacking it to internet erotic content like his peers. And to that I shall reply, if God didn't want you to jerk off so furiously, then why did he create gorgeous women like this, who are ready to get naked for our pleasure? I rest my case. Man, the production value is actually kinda scary good on this one. It's a little bit too good, actually. Someone had to greenlight this mentally as a good idea. And I think this video in particular represents one of the biggest issues I actually have with the nofap community or the advertisements of it. I actually don't have any issue at all with the idea, even though I've been seemingly mocking it this entire video. I agree that the easy internet access to hardcore content, especially to younger kids and adolescents, is actually a big problem. And I think that everyone, regardless, should limit their consumption of it, if they can't stop it at all, which they probably should at some point. The problem I have with videos like this is that going nofap and going cold turkey on porn and more so masturbation itself is portrayed like quitting hard drugs, like quitting heroin by some of these people. That relapsing is one of the worst things ever, and that is simultaneous with failure, and that the struggle to keep going with nofap is like being in Alcoholics Anonymous and like keeping going with your heroin-free or alcohol-free streak. That going nofap can literally save your life. I mean, yes, it's not healthy to look at naked women and rob your pocket snake until defoliation. But it's just as unhealthy to tie your identity to self-proclaimed chastity and to make nofap synonymous with cheat codes to a better life. Fapping a lot will be detrimental to you, your health, and your social life, but it's not gonna kill you like heroin or benzos. So maybe decrease the pressure on yourself to not masturbate every day. Is that the new Super Smash Bros. Roster? I'm just speechless, man. The combination of the leg press in the background and this just wild assortment of random celebrities and notable historical figures. I don't know. I don't know what's what anymore, man. Tell me, whoever made this, how many of these people are reliably on nofap? In all seriousness, I need sources. I want a 300-page essay proof, like mathematical theorems, that all of these people you've just mentioned in this meme have willingly not busted a self-inflicted nut in years. Okay, so let me hear that again. You're telling me you went from somewhat young-looking normal dude to highly successful, somewhat more athletic and more mature dude in a few years by just not twisting the one-eyed flash cannon in over 1,000 days? Wow, who knew that semen retention would merge the concepts of correlation and causation into one? If you want to actually know what is happening, you need to stop at exactly this frame. I mean, to me it looks like this guy seems to be some kind of like inspirational life coach, speaker, guru kind of deal. So whatever method to success he's pitching to his followers, I would always be wary as for secondary commercial incentives or a way to rope you into this like course or something. So even though nofap might be beneficial still, I don't trust that this guy has just achieved all of these facts he's claimed by just not shanking the one-eyed matey down under. Am I on drugs? What do you mean by leveling up? How am I fucking leveling up? Is the semen stored in my epididymis like an XP bar needed to fill up to grow as a person? If so, then sign me fucking up, homie. I'm about to burst like an overdue zit. Okay, I'll be serious for a moment now. Don't gamify your addictions. It doesn't work. Don't consider not fapping or not smoking or not indulging in junk food like some sort of grind, like some sort of end goal to level up. It's not a grind, there is no end goal. This implies that there is a finish line. It's a permanent lifestyle change, like a diet that you've got to stick to. I used to be overweight, and whenever I had like a goal or a goal weight I wanted to achieve, of course I fell back to my original weight when I started, until I realized that I just have to make permanent changes and that's it, and relapsing once in a while will happen and that you've got to accept it. If you stay in that level up mentality, you will always try to visualize some kind of goal, some end level, some kind of version of yourself that you want to be. That, by the way, you will never achieve by just not masturbating. And you will burn out and relapse on your way there. Regarding many of these accounts, if you want motivation or help to achieve any abstinence from any of your vices, seek peers, people on your level, people in real life, people you can actually talk to on forums, people who are actually like you. A lot of these accounts, motivational coaches, people preaching to you with big numbers of followings, don't just take their word for granted for everything. A lot of people have incentives, monetary, commercial, social. You can still listen to them, but don't trust their every word. And that is ultimately why I think nofap is not bad per se, but that the movement, the community, and the message is tainted by exaggerated, confusing, and sometimes outright stupid messages and disingenuous actors. That being said, if you want to quit and you see benefits for it and you want to share them, you can do that. Social media. Just be aware that a lot of people might not be of the same mindset or opinion as you when it comes to your beliefs. And this goes without saying with any internet argument. Don't try pushing these beliefs onto people. And with that, good luck to those out there who are still on their journey to not whack them all. And that's me signing out.